Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Black in at the 3. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the combo inside. Then it's Miller, then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Carter in at the 2 spot. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Ooh, poked away. Here's Buckets, defended by Murray. Buckets passes to Siakam. Here's Buckets. Shot clock at 6 from 11 feet away. That shot, no good. Inside. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray.
Now, sometimes there's passes and then there's precision passes. Murray was one of those there.
Halliburton against Murray. Pass to Black. The 3 is up. He drops it from range.
That's defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
You think about beautiful basketball, Brent. Look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, BA. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
Now here's Murray. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Here's Gordon. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
Siakam against Gordon. Siakam gets the bucket.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Murray. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic is center, folks. That's just silly.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And that one drops.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Halliburton against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray deciding where to go with it. To the wing on the left. Off the mark there with a 3. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Black passes to Halliburton. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And the basket is good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. Connects from downtown. Murray's got 5 points.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Halliburton for 3. Black. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
On the wing, Murray, defended by Halliburton. Murray, shot is good.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Black, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Gordon, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Gordon can be a tough customer by the way he scores anywhere on the floor.
Elbow. 2. At the line for Denver, Aaron Gordon. Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. We're about halfway through the regular season here, Grant. We've had some surprising teams and players.
Yeah, you know, every season we have at least one team that exceeds expectations and one that kind of lets us all down. But what I love the most is seeing breakout players that take this league by storm.
That one's no good.
A shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Rejected by Jokic.
Known as a shot blocker, but Jokic smart enough to sniff that one out and impact the field goal attempt. Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Here's buckets. Last game, 26 points for him. Pass to Siakam. Here's buckets. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam for 3. The rebound by Carter.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. Halliburton with a steal. Charity stripe shot. That's good on the jumper.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Outside Carter. Jokic up top. Here's Miller. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Indiana calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
During the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. Number 1, Denver.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Denver on D. 3-point lead. Halliburton looking over the floor. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Outside Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Miller from the wing. Pacers with a rebound. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And this is today's NBA. Big men like Turner spacing the floor with great outside shooting.
Outside Murray. Got a hand on it. Here's buckets. Still no points. And that misses. That would have put him up. Pass to Murray. Now here's Jokic. And he drains the turnaround J. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton on the attack. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Athleticism showing off here for Halliburton. He gets where he needs to be. Nice job on that drive.
Pass to Miller. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Indiana. Black's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Halliburton, defended by Murray. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Black. Fires from deep. The rebound by Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, BA, you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the 2-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Williams finds Porter. Murray with it. Five to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Williams. And another miss by Denver. Indiana leading. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Graham.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Andrew Nembhard, 2 shots.
And he drops a first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr., it's almost impossible to block his jumper.
At 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible. He's an elite offensive shooter.
Halliburton misses.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
The Pacers shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Siakam, no good. The Nuggets trail. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Unloads from 13. Porter gets the bucket.
Porter more and more understanding where it is he should shoot and when it is he should shoot.
Halliburton against Murray. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 8. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Halliburton against Murray. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Bryant. Rebound by the Nuggets. Outside Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And you get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Porter Jr. is going to get to the foul line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Michael Porter Jr., just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Here's Nembhard. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, Williams with the block. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Carter from outside. Oh, can't throw it down with one hand.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Halliburton outside. Fires it, and here's Bryant over Williams. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Halliburton.
The interior D was there, but Bryant just too big and committed to try to find a way to score.
Murray against Halliburton. Left side Porter. Gordon outside. Pass to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Halliburton. Murray, shot is good. Murray's got 9.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Siakam looking it over. To the paint. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Porter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
Great finish from Porter Jr., finding a way to thread that shot in despite contact.
Here's buckets. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Carter from outside. No luck on that one. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy making things happen for Denver. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what you take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Indiana trailing here. Michael Porter out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Miller. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Murray against Halliburton. Fires away from way outside. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. A moment here to see the numbers for him. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. It's Jokic, high post. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, amongst big men in the league, Jokic's vision is what stands out. And I love it when he gets creative. He is willing to throw some tough passes.
Now here's Halliburton. His last outing, he had 20. Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
VA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy. You know, young players who come into the league, you want to see if they can bring it every night. Halliburton has certainly fit that bill.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Brown's checked in. So he gets them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Murray. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Now here's Jokic. Turner covers. Jokic, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there's a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA. And I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. BA?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Westbrook, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Pacers also making a change. Simons is checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Indiana on D. They trail by 1. Westbrook taking his time here. He takes it in. Here's Miller. Offensive rebound.
I know Jokic doesn't have the quickest feet or the most hops, but just outstanding at reading where a missed shot might land.
Simons against Westbrook. Simon's shot is good. Simons has got his first bucket in this one.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Simons against Westbrook, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the inside. Here's Black. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And so here is Denver, following the bucket by the Pacers. On target from range.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Miller pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Here's Nesmith. No points yet. With the drive. And it's rejected.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan, able to swat that one away.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage flow.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to Nembhard. Simons against Westbrook. Oh, Jokic with a block. Here's Brown. Now here's Jokic. Jokic using his strength inside. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Denver in 5th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Here's Turner. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
You know, Brent, what's impressive is how Nikola Jokic stays in the MVP conversation every single year.
Well, you stuff the stat sheet like that, BA, and it's going to open some eyes. I mean, the triple-doubles are undeniable, but it's that leadership and that quality about selflessness from this superstar that's getting the job done.
Here's Westbrook following the bucket by the Pacers. Pass to Miller, fires the three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Miller. 14 points for him last game against New Orleans. Here's Brown, outside corner. Jacks up a 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
The answer right there from Porter Jr., a dead-eye sniper from outside.
Here's Nembhard. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Blocked. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Simons against Westbrook. The drive by Simons.
Initiative taken by Simons on offense there, attracting the defense, and that kind of attention helps him draw fouls.
At the line for the Pacers, Anthony Simons, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Simons.
Simons showing he can be a capable scorer, but there's still some potential upside with his playmaking. This guy is growing in his confidence.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Brown passes to Westbrook. Throws it up high. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Miller.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's buckets. Can't connect from long distance.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Oh, Jokic, he's a handful down there.
That's a nice battle inside. It's a matchup where Jokic has the size and the moves to probably take advantage of the defense.
Here's buckets. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Buckets has gotten his second bucket. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Westbrook outside. To the middle. Here's Miller. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Miller's got 15 points.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this run.
Now here's Turner, outside for Halliburton. Pass to Buckets, 6 to shoot. Halliburton against Westbrook. Buckets. Money on the 19-footer. He has 6.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
For Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Carter comes in for Brown. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Westbrook. Murray passes to Miller. Now Jokic. Coming off a 37-point game against New Orleans.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
13 foul.
We hear that label unicorn thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is truly one of one, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
Now here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Buckets can't hit. Pass to Miller. Back to Gordon. Shoots over Siakam. Gordon can't hit.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here's Siakam. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Murray for 3, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Murray against Halliburton.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 13 foul.
Denver in the lead. And here's Murray. He's got 12. Here's Carter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Halliburton knocks it down over the tough tee.
Halliburton processes so many things out there. He plays one step ahead of the rest.
Carter from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Nuggets, Carter. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Takes a three.
Minutes remaining in the first half.
Buckets can't hit. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Murray, no good. Well, Indiana shooting 44% from the field during the second. Halliburton outside. Over Murray. Halliburton misses. Denver's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is really clamping down on him now.
Siakam outside. Over Murray. And the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 6 points.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Carter from outside. Pacers with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. That's tipped. Here's buckets. And Carter with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Shots good by buckets.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Denver is shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Pass to Miller. And here's Carter. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Indiana. Black's got his 7th rebound here tonight. High post Siakam. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And just using every inch of his incredible wingspan, Siakam is able to make some creative finishes.
Halliburton against Murray. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. 15 points in the game.
This team just goes to another level when Jamal Murray does offensively.
And so it's Denver. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Jamal Murray has been the story in this one. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to back it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up. My man say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get him some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Indiana trailing here, and the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam out there with Halliburton, and it's buckets in at the shooting guard position. Siakam, no good. Outside Carter. Outside Murray. Back to Carter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Carter's got 8.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's buckets. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
Carter with it. On the wing, Murray fires for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now here's Murray. A deep 3. Tries again. The big man, Jokic.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 13-point game. It'll be game 3 of 6 on their current trip. Here's Turner. Goes back up. Oh, Jokic with the block. And they get it back. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Here's Murray. Halliburton with some nice D.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Black. 13 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there. He has 7.
Smart bucket by Turner. Use your length and score it in close.
Murray against Halliburton. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Now here's Murray. Give him 20. Miller, the pass to Murray. Drops in the layup for two. Murray's got 22 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the one thing about Jamal Murray, Brent, you know he's not afraid of the big moments.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan to see Jamal Murray return to those big moment kind of plays that we got used to while the teams were in the bubble. Certainly a rising star and a guy that gets dangerous the bigger the game gets.
Pass to Carter. Gordon against Siakam. Here's Murray. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. 24 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Black. He's got 13. Drills it from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
For Denver, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Carter finds Murray. Inside. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Here's Siakam. Miller pulls it in.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Gordon. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Nikola Jokic.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Outside Porter. Pass to Carter. There's the triple.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep. Having a harder time getting shots to fall.
Oh, Carter with the block. Outside Murray. Now here's Porter. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Nembhard. And the deficit down inside single digits. Denver has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Murray passes to Porter. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Murray against Halliburton. Murray inside. 24 points for him.
Well, on defense, Halliburton relies on his lateral quickness and that long, lanky body. That's how he got in front of the shooter.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. To the left side wing. He got a piece of it.
What a swat by Aaron Gordon.
Murray with it. Defended by Halliburton. Murray passes to Williams. Back to Murray. An easy 2 on the layup. Murray's got 26. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
For Denver, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Porter in the post. Murray, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's buckets. He's got 16. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. With the big finish.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Nembhard. High post Siakam. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Carter from outside. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Halliburton goes. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Good recognition for Bryant to head right to the hoop.
Denver in the lead. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Get on their feet, fans!
Making a change here. Watson's checked in. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams with the most blocks per game over the last month. Number 1, the Pacers.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Here's Carter. Give him 8 points now. Murray lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Murray's got 13 points in this quarter.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Halliburton for 3. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
Steady from behind the three-point line. Halliburton is someone you rely on to knock down a few threes.
Outside Murray. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
And so here's Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Williams passes to Porter. Clock at 4.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
Here's buckets.
Oh, over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Murray from outside gets the 3 to fall. Murray's got 31 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Tipped away. Pass to Porter. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
And Bryant not holding back that time.
Here's Nembhard. There's a minute 34 left in the third. From the elbow. With 1 on the clock. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And Bryant being down there and around the rebound area, it's where he has to stay active with his hands.
Halliburton against Murray. Right through the D for the layup. Murray's got 33 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Pass to buckets. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Leading by 5. Down low. Outside for Porter. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
The combination of the athleticism and the size of Porter Jr. is very hard to guard. That time, he takes a hit.
First one falls for him. Porter hits them both. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam left side. Up and over Porter. Siakam no good.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Murray. 33 points for him. Bryant with the block, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Denver in the lead. Porter Jr. and Jokic down low. Christian Brown out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Miller in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Well, Westbrook involving his teammates is one thing, but not missing guys wide open, that helps.
Here's Black. To the paint. Here's Bryant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against Indiana, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
The first one falls.
And I like what Thomas Bryant gives to this team. This is a solid shooting big, helps stretch out the offensive opportunities. And because of that size, he's still willing and able to finish.
And both free throws good for Bryant. And here are the Nuggets now. Inside, here's Miller, and it's good. 2 points. Miller's got 19 points.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Siakam outside. Black passes to Halliburton. Launches it. Jokic grabs the board. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. Pass to Westbrook. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
A big group substitution here for Indiana.
Anthony Simons. T.J. McConnell.
And for Indiana, they're shooting a solid 47%. Here's Simons.
Get up to throw down. Just shocking the defense here. They couldn't keep up with Simons' nimbleness.
Westbrook against McConnell. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Simons outside. Pass to Nesmith. It's stolen. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
At the line for your Nuggets, Miller. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Porter. Shots good by Black.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Knocks it down from distance. Brown rebounds, got 7 points for the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's McConnell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting for Indiana, TJ McConnell, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for McConnell. And so McConnell nails them both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Denver. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Jokic. Oh, and Turner with a block. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Westbrook against McConnell. From deep, Jokic. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 7 assists in the game. Simons outside. The 11-footer. That one rolls around and rims out.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Westbrook. Good work there as it goes. And now it's a 12-point Denver lead.
Now this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Porter. Black passes to McConnell. From 15 feet away. And he nails the jumper. McConnell's gotten 4 this quarter. The Nuggets have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Now here's Westbrook. Over McConnell. Westbrook with the miss. The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Pass to Simons. Here's Nesmith. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Here's Black. He's guarded by Porter. Black passes to Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Westbrook outside. To the right side. Here's Brown. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assists. Westbrook's got 8 assists in the game. Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Pass to Neesmith. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Here's Turner. Up and in from the low block.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
And he's going for the oop here. A shot by Brown, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Simons. Oh, Jokic with a block. They recover it. This one for 3. Black, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Miller. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Black. From behind the arc. Here's Turner. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Denver basketball.
For the Nuggets. Gordon, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Murray. Good on the bucket. Murray's got 35 in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Now here's Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Miller. There's the 3. Here's Jokic. Back to Gordon. 4-3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Halliburton punching in. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Miller, the pass to Gordon. In transition, here come the Pacers. The open shot, Halliburton. Denver grabs the miss.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you, for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for Denver, Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gordon.
Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. But on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
Carter, he's checked in for Brown. Both free throws good from Gordon. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana, trailing by 17. From deep, nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 22.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
poke loose. Here's Buckets. He's checked by Carter. From 20 feet. Buckets can't hit. Siakam against Gordon. Shoots over Siakam. Gordon can't hit. The Pacers shooting pretty well at 45%. Buckets. Count it. Good.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
At the line for the Pacers. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Denver has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Murray against Halliburton. Left side Murray. Pass to Miller. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Halliburton. Defended by Murray. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
This is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Denver in the lead. Now Murray. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Murray's got 4 points this quarter. And for the Pacers, they're shooting 41% here in the fourth. Here's Black. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds now. Jokic up top. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Turner against Jokic. Out to Gordon. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Murray's got 39.
Murray enjoying destroying his defender on that one, draining shots right in their face.
Here's Black. The shot's good. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Carter. Looking to get it going. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Nuggets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jamal Murray.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving him.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Pacers. And it's Jokic missing.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Black. Gordon pulls it in. And here's Denver. 17 points was their biggest margin. Up top, Carter. Pass to Miller. And they pick up 2. And the Nuggets lead by 13.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nicola, I heard the fans chanting for you, saying MVP. How special is that?
I mean, I think it's funny, to be honest. I think that there's a better player than me that's going to win an MVP. I'm just trying to play really good team basketball. That's all I'm trying to do.
MVP talks? That's just funny talk to Nicola, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
Denver.